In today's Bible reading, we find ourselves in the middle of an exciting story, a story we've already heard before back in 2 Kings chapter 11. In the fight for power in Judah, Athaliah had seized the throne and made herself queen. Then, to protect her new position, she killed everyone else in the royal family. But what she didn't know is that one person had escaped, the small baby Joash. Now, after living hidden in the temple for 7 years, baby Joash has grown into a young boy. So now the fight begins to get rid of Athaliah, the Israelite queen, and put a descendant of David back on the throne of Judah. Jehoiada, the priest, is the one who takes on this responsibility. He decides to act so that the situation in Judah can finally improve. It takes a lot of bravery to act. Today we see so many bad things around us, so many injustices, but most of the time we don't do anything about it. After all, we can get used to injustices, or we find it easier to just close our eyes, ignore the situation, and go on with our own lives. Maybe sometimes we will complain about things, but we still hope that other people will go and do something about it. It's much harder for us to have the courage to go and change things ourselves. But that's what Jehoiada does. He has the courage to stand up and the willingness to try his best to make a change. In chapter 24, we read that Jehoiada's bravery and his willingness to act really did make a positive change in his country, and the people remembered him as a hero for this. Even though we aren't important people who can influence whole countries, our actions can still have a positive effect on others. We just need to be brave enough to reach out in love to them. When we're brave enough to treat others with love, or to say something kind and encouraging to others, then we make a great change in their lives. Maybe one day they too will then look back on what we did as something that really made the world a nicer place for them. Wouldn't it be great to be remembered this way?